Okay, good people of Detroit. Hi. This is me, good old Morris, and I am here to share with you the Detroit International Fireworks 2014. This is June the 23rd. I had no idea that the fireworks would be jumping off this day. Okay. I had not a clue that this thing was happening today. We having some fireworks. Oh, I was out and about earlier today, and when I got back here, I don't know, I guess at about 9 o'clock, I noticed how all the people had crowded into this building to get into these apartments that faces downtown Detroit. This is an annual thing. And I noticed all the people posted up over here at the Jeff, over here where I live, and we're having the fireworks today, June the 23rd, 2014. Normally, this thing don't jump off until June the 26th. Somewhere in the latter part of the month of June is when we have these fireworks. And this is rather early for me. I was caught off guard. When I got back here and saw all these people posted at this building, I knew it was the fireworks. They just did it earlier. We usually have very beautiful fireworks, and I believe a lot of people were caught off guard. There's a whole lot wrong with the fireworks. I see that there are nobody over here at Irma Henderson Park where we are normally able to park our cars right on the grass here. And that would be a good thing. That would be a Detroit thing. But normally it would be far more people out here. And you see how dark everything is. That's because our city government refuses to give us our lights. A much needed light for the city. The Detroit International Fireworks. This one crept up on me. I had not a clue that this thing would be jumping off. So I'm going to head back over there to my sofa, and I will leave this camera. I will leave it out here, and I'll let it play, and so that you all can see and to enjoy the fireworks. The natives are getting restless. My neighbors are over there throwing a party. They were prepared for it, so what I'll do here is just have my quiet little moment here and by myself, and let all of you, each and every one of you, enjoy the Detroit International Fireworks, June 23rd, 2014. Show you right. Total recall of last year's Detroit International Fireworks 2013. I had the pleasure of sharing this, and I don't know, doing almost like hosting a show with my girl Jackie Chi-Town Taylor, who celebrated the 2013 Detroit International Fireworks with me. Everybody's in a party, festive mood. My neighbors next door to me are really partying back and making a little noise. a joyous and a happy noise for the Detroit International Fireworks. I'm going to take a little break here and I'll keep the camera rolling so you all can check out our Detroit festivities and kind of the way we roll over here in the D. It's dark than a motherfucker in the city. The city of Detroit should be ashamed of themselves for turning all our lights off and refusing to turn our lights on and having us pitch black like a motherfucker in the dark. Along Jefferson Avenue, there are fewer cars than last year. There were a lot of people who was thrown off, had to be thrown just like me, who had no clue that the Detroit International Fireworks would be jumping off this day, June the 23rd, 2014. I was twisted as well. But really, to be honest, I really wasn't in too much of a mood to be celebrating the Detroit International Fireworks when the city of Detroit is under attack and our pensioners are being made to vote for their pensions. Just the most dastardly thing I've ever heard or seen. We're always being put in a trick bag. Our pensioners are being made to vote. Yes or no, to have their pensions cut, either way, whether you vote yes or no. A real trick bag. When the answer is hell damn no. No to any pension cuts, cuts in your pensions and cuts in your health care, etc. We're urging the people to vote no. But this vote should never take place, and the votes will be counted by the very people who support Jones Day, who supports Kevin Orr, who Kevin Orr works for, a true conflict of interest. And these motherfuckers out in California will be counting the votes. And of course our media, our corrupted media, is saying that so far the yes votes are ahead. We can never get a win in Detroit if they can never get a fight out of us. Okay, I'm going to pause just for a minute and take a break and let you all enjoy our lovely fireworks here at the Detroit International Fireworks in a minute. Set this thing down here and position it. I'm not coming out on the patio. I don't have any clothes on. I don't have any clothes on. All right, good. getting beautiful, good people. It's getting beautiful. Very beautiful indeed. Detroit International Fireworks, 2014, June the 23rd. Hey, good people, it's me. It's good old Morris. I'm just getting here to discover, by the way, that today is the day for the Detroit International Fireworks. I swear, good people, I had not a clue that any of this was jumping off today. I left out of here earlier today and got back here and saw people posted everywhere trying to get over here into the Jeff, over here on Detroit's east side, to enjoy the Detroit International Fireworks. There's a whole lot going wrong in the city of Detroit. There's a whole lot going wrong right over here at this park, over here at Irma Henderson Park, along Jefferson Avenue. There's a whole lot going wrong that I really am too tired to really explain to you, the public. But it's been a beautiful day. Oh, it had to be about 85 degrees, but a whole lot of humidity over here in Detroit. Hot town, summer in the city. And I've been enjoying it. Unfortunately, there are many people who were caught off guard and clueless that this fireworks was going to be jumping off today. There was a lot of people who got that twisted. That's why you see fewer people lined up on Jefferson Avenue. And just because the governor's people are not over here charging people to be on our park for the Detroit International Fireworks, you won't see anybody on the grass parked here to be posted down here to enjoy the fireworks in Detroit. Because when it just comes to us, they're just simply going to run us off the goddamn park. You see police cars right over here at the corner of Burns and Jefferson Avenue. There are no suburban, outside the city, suburban regional park authority people here for the governor. So since you do not see these people here, they're just going to block our entry. They allow X amount of people to get in. Maybe I should kind of zoom it in some so you can see what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the po-po down here fucking with the people. Right here on the corner of Jefferson Avenue. They only allow the free people. The same way they only allow free people out there at Belle Isle. The governor and all of his state police out at Belle Isle, they're on a mission to make sure that they get rid of all the riffraff off of Belle Isle, off of Black Island, Detroit. What do you think is the riffraff, good people? The riffraff is you and me, who are being pushed off of our motherfucking island. Now most of us, we are stuck in a rut. And we've only been left these small parks, and we're being pushed off of it. But I won't spend any time talking this to you, because I know most of us really do not want to hear what I'm talking about when I'm talking about the community issues that's having all of these devastating effects on us in the black community. We just know the Lord because we're very religious people. When we say that we know the Lord, we feel like we know everything. That'll hurt us every time. I'm trying to find these temptations, good people. I want to hear the temptation. Let's see. Okay. Oh, that's mine. That's my computer. I've got these Nigerian and Ghanaian movies on. I enjoy that sort of thing. Okay, I was able to skip it. I'm looking for the temptations, good people. Okay. Detroit International Fireworks. Sounds great. Where am I? I'm going to be back with you in a minute. I'm trying to get my music together. I cannot depend on the radio. Fireworks is it's very beautiful. It's very beautiful. Okay, I can kind of zoom it in and make it a little bigger. Okay. Kind of spread it around. We've got some fireworks. We've got a party. Okay. Hey, beautiful fireworks. Oh boy. Had no idea this thing was jumping off today. Oh yeah, that's a temptation. Oh. Hey, good people, I'm back. Yeah, it's me. Good old Morris. I try to come here to inform the public of what's happening in the city of Detroit. And every city, every black community in America is home to me. Beautiful Detroit International Fireworks. I'm doing it solo this year. I come back here to the complex to recognize people posted everywhere and ready to party for the fireworks. So many people got this thing twisted. So many people don't even know, did not even know that this thing was jumping off today. But it is today, June 23rd, 2014. The Detroit International Fireworks usually jumps off in the latter part of the month, not so early. Not that I really had many plans. Not that I had really had any plans at all. Been kind of depressed, good people, with the corruption that we're dealing with in our fine city. The most devastating effect that this corruption in Detroit is having on our people, our culture, our rich black culture in Detroit, our rich black history, and our rich black empowerment that we experienced. And black folk in Detroit, you can honestly say that you experienced empowerment and freedom in Detroit under the leadership of that honorable King Coleman Alexander Young. At one point, he was America's favorite mayor. He was one hell of a dude, good people. And under the Coleman Young administration, you didn't have all of this shit jumping off that you have jumping off today. The city, everything was official. Everything went by the law. And you never seen this many black police. You never seen this many black mayors, black city council people, black school board members, black state reps, black county executives, black appointees, black senators, state senators, black congress people from Detroit. More elected and appointed positions of power than anywhere, any city in America is what you had in Detroit. But it's all being faded, good people. Faded for the outsiders to come in and take over what you have and what you had. I wish we knew this the way we know the Lord. We know the Lord. If we don't know nothing else at all, we know the Lord. But the Lord is mad at you, good people. If all you know is He, and you don't know what's happening to your city, it is having the most devastating effect on you and your children, your culture. It's a crying goddamn shame. I have to lower this thing down. The altitude, they've taken it up a notch. They've taken the altitude of the fireworks up a notch. It looks bigger. But good people, I swear I wish I was more in the mood. I wish I was more in the mood for these festivities. For I swear I have been saddened with the things that's jumping off in the city. Nobody's fighting, taking a stand on issues. We love the Lord. That's all we know. And good God, your preachers, they'll tell you every day that you don't need anything else in the world, good people. You don't need nothing. You don't need those people downtown. All you need is the Lord. That's the biggest motherfucking lie I ever heard, good people. You don't need your public lighting, good people. You don't need your transportation department, good people. You don't need quality of life, good people. You don't need your water department. You don't need Belle Isle. You don't need for your pensioners to be able to keep their pensions. All you need is the Lord. We believe everything our preachers tell us. And that's a good thing if our preachers only led us in the right direction. The preachers would never tell you to fight the corruption in Detroit. They'll never tell you that because they're in bed with those politicians, corrupted, crooked, no-count bums and losers. These fake-ass politicians down there. Your preachers is in bed with them. They talking shit to you every Sunday. Crime, goddamn shame. We know the Lord. Yeah, we know the Lord. So many of us think that when we go to church every Sunday, we think that we stood for something, we done something big, when all you did was make that damn sorry ass preacher rich. You feel like you really done something important. You didn't do a damn thing, but got. Get got ass, got. Your preachers will never look at you and tell you that what the governor is doing to Detroit now is wrong, and they will never urge you to get up. But I want you to imagine this, good people, all of us out here who know the Lord, we love the Lord, we're blessed and highly favored. You're blessed and your city and you has been steamrolled over. But good people, since you do everything your preachers tell you to do, just imagine this, good people. If your preachers told you back in 1993 when John Engler, along with Dennis Archer and along with that damn school board, oh God, that was an ugly time back then when they were stealing from our children and making their declaration of war on our children in Detroit. If your preachers only told you that this shit was wrong and that we're going to stand on the real issues and we're going to fight this. If they only told you that, you would have been inspired to fight. If your preachers told you so. But since your preachers never told you, and I begged you to, you never fought to save your schools. You never fought to save the zoo. You never fought to save our airport. You never fought to save our Easter Market, our Detroit Historical Museum, our Detroit Institute of Art. You never fought for that. You never fought to keep us on the High Plaza, the very site that is a historical black site, which was the final run of the Underground Railroad, where our ancestors, who were enslaved people, were able to cross the Detroit River from the Hart Plaza, the very place and the only fitting place for us to hold our Detroit International African World Festival. We had been kicked off of the Hart Plaza, good people. Your preacher never told you to fight for that. Our single mothers and children who had been kicked off of public assistance and who were made homeless. Your preachers never ever told you to fight for that. They just told you was blessed and highly favored. And he was a motherfucking lie for telling you that. Your preachers never ever told you to fight to keep our schools open, to preserve our neighborhoods. When you don't have schools in your goddamn neighborhoods, how the hell is you going to have a damn community? People are going to leave and that area would become a ghost town. It would become a raggedy ass town. It would become a huge eyesore. Because of those schools that have been closed down, those schools that we call learning institutions. You don't need the schools, all you need is the Lord. That's what your preachers tell you. And we will walk around here looking like the biggest goddamn pie-faced fool, the biggest pie-faced dummy, for believing that shit and speaking those words to people like me, who's been out here fighting real issues and who understand just what the hell the dilly is. We're getting screwed in Detroit.